Laura? Come on then, so what are we doing?
I want you to be more enthusiastic about this, Laura. I know it's cold, I know it's winter, but this is when you can really do all the really good planning in your garden for next year and for future years. So we need to measure this, we need to draw it, and then we can sit down inside and drink wine and do the proper planning.
Okay, I'm in.
Good.
Let's do it.
The first step is to measure the space, just so you know exactly how big it is. And then while you're doing that, it's really good also to really take stock of what you've got in your garden. So immovable features like trees. Obviously we don't want to be taking trees out where possible. Also take stock of what plants you have and that you might want to keep. You might end up moving them, but definitely just take note what you have. And on my boundary here, I've got this lovely south-facing wall. That's obviously not going anywhere. So any feature like that, that's really good to take note.
Is there anything we need to bear in mind if we're designing specifically for wildlife?
Of course there is.
Of course.
I think the first thing to know is really what you've got visiting your garden already, because then you know that those guys are already there. So certain bees, do you need to provide holes for them, what birds you have, all that kind of stuff. Obviously we always have our desirables and things you want to attract. Within reason. I would love a goshawk here, but that's not gonna happen.
Bit out of reach.
So yeah, look at your wider area as well. Ask your neighbours, do you have a local population of hedgehogs, for example, that you need to let access into your garden? So it's just a really good idea just to know what's there. Yeah.
Okay, and anything else that we need to bear in mind?
Basically you, the garden owner, because it's still a garden that you want to use. I'm quite passionate about this. There's a lot of people that put sheds in the sunniest spot of their garden. So how do you move around your garden? Which areas are a bit shady where you could just, have a storage? Where do you want to sit? Where do you want to be able to walk through? And where do you want to view all that wonderful wildlife that you've attracted in as well? Right, so we've done the surveying. We know what wildlife we're catering for. We've got all the measurements. So now we can go inside and do some plant research and get drawing.
I can't wait. Let's do it.
Come on.